Good morning and welcome to the Be the Light meditation here today. Um, I'm Jan Jorgensen at Sound and Light Healing Arts, and every Wednesday morning we gather our hearts, our minds, and our souls to remember some pretty simple tools to stay afloat. By now, if you've been here with me these weeks, these months, these years, oh gosh, you do realize that you're not a regular person, and neither am I, and that, oh, there's Jessica right there. Somehow I just knew we'd be complete when Jessica arrived. There, we have the whole bouquet of flowers here. In fact, let's take a nice deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. And celebrate that we've made it this far and that we're all here together and we are reminding each other. Your presence is reminding me, I'm just the one doing the talking and holding the circle in this moment, that we are holding the space and the vibration for the new orientation and the new patterning and the new ways of interacting and all that is moving forward for Earth at a coming time of unknown specificity. The time itself will be designated when a certain percentage of the population or the visitors yourselves who promise to come and wake up the population are on board, speaking their message, exuding their message through whatever you do, just showing up and smiling or painting a picture or singing or just answering the phone, just the vibration of your voice. So your main job with this unspecified time in the future where things are finally going to really start moving into this place of calm and peace and a higher order is to keep your own self in order, to keep your own vibrational field joyful. And in my pre-discussion today, I was saying that it's hard because it's a zig and zag. We're physically tired. How long is this going to take? Where's the signpost? How do I know it's even real what's going to happen? I mean, I could actually die, and this whole thing has been a story that someone created. Well, you know enough now in your soul, in the information coming in, you know how it feels to be connected and to be one with spirit. So you know that it's not fake. It's very real. So if you do hit that zag in the zig and zag, zig is feeling great, full of light, and zag is what's it all about? And I'm tired and I don't know the next step. So today we're going to talk about when you're in the zag, you forget your tools and you think this is going to last forever. You know that feeling of like, oh my God, I've been here before. How am I going to get out? And you forget how you feel once you've gone up the ladder and you're in the zig where everything's perfect. You kind of forget about that. It's like childbirth labor. So what if we could consider both at all times, the zig and the zag, as a choice for how to feel. Usually we're externally informed. Okay, our mortgage, we can't pay it, a physical illness or whatever. Where we need to be is no matter, in the old things that would pull us into the zag, whatever, is to still hold the countenance and the field of the Buddha. This too shall pass. Of the Christed consciousness, which is available to you in turning it over with one profound thought. That's all that is. It's funny. My friend is on this call, and we had this friend in common, and his name was Jeff. And he would always say, Jan, the divinity is one thought away. And I'll tell you, it's the best thing that man ever gave me, because it is the truth. I remember when I was in church in the Catholic, and the Father McGinty would mumble, this much money for this program and this program, blah, 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 blah. And then one day he said, God lives in your heart. God lives in your heart. But I heard it as one sentence that could get me into that zig. In my heart. God lives in my heart. Source. I don't like the word God. It has all that religious connotations. So if we're talking about, I would say maybe 50% of you are in a zig today on the call. Great. And 50% of you might be in a zag for whatever reason. But my mom used to say, I'll give you something to worry about. Whatever your zag is, you have assigned a lot of value to it, of having importance, that it has the power to turn over your remembrance, that in every moment, all is in divine timing and well. And believe me, you will all have your story. And when I talk to people, their story, it might be, their partner's finger got smashed and now it's infected, whatever. It's a story, and it's usually their journey. And sometimes I'll tell people, well, why don't you switch stories? You worry about what Mary's worrying about. You worry what, oh no, the look on their face, horror. We are attached to our zag. When we are in it, and of course, it's very important as part of our journey, but we need to have the tool to unstick it, pull the darts out, release the Velcro that makes it so painful and makes us think this will never change. It hasn't changed. It's the same old pattern. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to drop into a meditation, so you'll get the most out of the meditation if you find a place to sit up straight, let your spine be straight, and close your eyes. Okay, let's begin. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. I am seeing an infinity symbol. It's a figure 8 laying on its side. And the ideal is that we reside in the 0 point, in the middle. That we are not disturbed and we are not overly happy and charged up in our dopamine endocrine system. That we are able to stay in the middle of that infinity figure 8 in calm and repose, and observe and witness ourselves and our reactions with the loving heart and eyes of the Creator. Okay? So we ask and intend to set this sacred space. We put a beautiful hold-on of balance around each of our bodies. I see some of you already smiling. Oh, good, I'm getting out of this zag. We are removing all of your creations out of this geometric structure. All of the little spiraling into holding on with control and story and have-tos and not this again. We ask and intend, no, we command that these energetic forms, which are colors, and guess what? They have little sticky things, like weeds have little sticky things so they can stick on things and grow and plant themselves. You are pulling all the roots, all the story, all the stick-ons with this next breath. Deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. We are cleaning and clearing our movie projection system our entire energetic field. And in this way, we are not projecting based on the past what's going to happen today. We are inviting in the vibrational resonance of our own divine patterning, which knows no fear, which does not make assumptions based on fear, which does not have anticipatory dread based on your old story, based on the fear. We are commanding that all of these vibrational patterns are removed from your energy field now. Take a deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. And don't worry, we are staying grounded. All in your life will still proceed. You just won't go into the drama, trauma, and pain of the zag. We ask and intend to be free. We call in our spirit guides, and by their very breath, and they are humored by us, how very important things become that must go a certain way. And they are taking a deep breath, and on their exhale, their deep love and humor and laughter is just clearing everything and taking it into a new place of clarity, of understanding, and witnessing without standing in it. Just let it go. We ask and intend that all the tension in our stomach, starting at the level of 10 of contraction and fears and layers of memories, begin to release as we count down. 9. We are releasing your earliest memories of life is not safe. I can't trust people. We are releasing those fear-based stories because in fact you are meeting other loving souls now. That is no longer your story. 8. You are releasing all the times you felt disempowered, not ready, invisible, marginalized. All those stories that you have collected in your stomach. 7. All the times when you were not chosen, when your love was not reciprocated, when you failed in your own mind, that you weren't chosen for a job, a partnership, we are releasing the sadness and the anguish and the tension, the apprehension that came with all of those stories and judgments. Take a deep breath and we reach the level of freedom of 6. We are deeply, deeply letting go of the tension of life. We now enter the realm of 5, the balance of the zig and the zag. We ask and intend the moment we feel tension or reaction in our body, moving forward, we will take a deep breath and remember who we really are. The divine being who is a visitor here, who had to walk the path of a human to be credible and to have a shared collective memory with other humans. And that role is now done, accomplished, fini. You now can stand in a place of understanding your superpowers, your ability to choose to lift and move beyond the stories and the past and the fear-based external world. 4, we're now into the very, very deepest primal parts of your nervous system. We ask and intend to release any tension within our physical body. We ask and intend to release any confusion moving forward of our role as a being simply holding a coherent, perfected divine vibration, and understanding that is our choice in every moment. That is our go-to thought. I am a divine being witnessing the transitional nature of a fear-based reality dissolving, discreating, and I am holding and being the light to support and allow, to initiate, to instigate, to be a forerunner, to be a bridge to the new, bright, structured with divine alignment and alliances with other like-minded souls, to hold something new, bigger, brighter, and joyful with no zigzag. Just the 0 point. Absolute, undefended, safe, joyful space with like-minded souls. I forgot what number I'm on. 3. There's that humor. It does relax us. Take a deep breath and just imagine if you're ready to be free of fear. 2. And now we must make a promise to ourselves. I ask and intend to be my own witness that if I am sliding into zag, reaction, emotional thinking, story making, that I will choose again a new thought that is anchored in my fear-free, full of grace, joyful, divine, natural essence. 1. Imagine yourself jumping into the circle, jumping into that 0 point and allowing, just like when you were a child and you were playing jump rope and you kept jumping and you never ever tripped up. You were so full of levity and joy and your balance and your resilience. Take a deep breath until you got called home for dinner. This is what I'm talking about. Feeling light and free and up to the job, the contract, the mission. And you are. It's only the old way of thinking, of being attracted to old thoughts, many of them not your own. Many thoughts that have just drifted in and like the seeds have caught a little story of your own and have planted some roots in that story, but that is all behind us now. Feel into the fact that when your stomach is relaxed, your heart can open. Take a deep breath into your heart and let it begin to expand. We ask and intend that we are now going to receive the vibration of love, support, respect, adoration. These are all the ways that Source references your being here on earth as a courageous transitional agent. So the Creator is beautifully, beautifully, beautifully unfurling an energy essence, a ball of light in your direction. And as it comes down, you are feeling it very, very gently, softly reside on the top of your head. You can even feel it kind of shimmering and shining, that beautiful, purifying, realigning energy already before you even bring it in your body, just hovering over the top of your head. So if you are ready, take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and let this energy now melt down very deeply into your skull, your eyes, into the deepest part of your brain, and your stomach is already informed the rest of your body. The tension and fear are over, so your brain is recalibrating and letting all of your musculoskeletal system come to an at ease, relaxed, absolute, peaceful, but also alert, and a very conscious, alert, peaceful, calm place. So let this energy flow through your body onto your shoulders, down through your abdomen. And if there's any place that you are still holding any little bit of tension, let this little stream of this light essence from the Creator go right to the center of that issue. If you have any physical issues at all, let it be like a little gentle arrow of purifying vibrational essence that can reorient any cell, any system back into the highest profile for your well-being. We're just allowing this all to occur, and each of you may have a little special intention or a target for that healing energy. We ask and intend that we recalibrate the compass of our perceiving and believing system, that yes, it is easy to have instantaneous healing. It is within your ability to allow it and receive it now. There is no pass or fail. It is simply a part of your journey. And if it is in the highest good for you to regain the perfect balance for health and well-being and vitality in any system, any organ, or perhaps you're just feeling fatigued, we ask that you are re-energized, re-enheartened, having heart, and that you are lifted up in your emotions now. This is what the being who held Christ consciousness said, this too you shall do and more. They could look into the future and see that we would have quantum physics show us how easy it is to have intentional focused consciousness for change in this denser third dimension. You have a magic wand to simply focus and lift yourself out of any zag with one thought. And with the thought, you add the words, I ask and intend to, and allow it in this moment to be so. Make your own personal intention And let that energy ride out through all of your systems. So it becomes the new operating system for your mental apparatus. And that your emotions are completely, happily holding these outcomes as reality and truth now. And that your physical body, being of a denser nature than your spiritual, etheric reality, we again are moving energy around in our tissues, in our beingness, like tuning a harp. Tightening this frequency, releasing this until all the systems in your body are a beautiful octave of absolute heavenly music. So that your physical self mirrors and is becoming and embodying your etheric perfected self, which is frequencies, which is music. So we're asking that this instrument, your physical body, is absolutely tuning up, retuning, resounding, and reflecting your etheric music. Let this energy now go throughout your abdomen, down through your legs, into your fingertips, and let's just let it percolate for a few moments. Really, really go deep, saturating all of your physical body with your etheric, perfected, divine blueprint. Let it sink in even a little bit deeper. And take a nice deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And know, in this moment, you are anchoring your own Christed consciousness through your heart. We ask and intend that we are hovering and moving beyond 734 hertz. Feel the top of your heart being a little bit tickled open. Even further. Even more. You are letting more of this beautiful bath and essence of the Creator's light fill all the realms of your heart. Your etheric heart was already full and always was. We are filling your physical, third dimensional heart. In this feeling and these vibrations, we are anchoring in and stabilizing this vibrational profile now, which is zag free. It's the ultimate zig. Imagine that you are cutting the cord between zig and zag, and you are choosing to reside in the zig, in the higher vibration, moving forward with every thought building and holding this vibrational field. And so it is. So as we move back out of this meditation, don't worry, you're not going to lose it. Go ahead and imagine that you're putting a beautiful golden resilient egg all around your energy field and everything bounces off. You are residing in this beautiful bubble and nothing can affect you. Even your own thoughts or doubts or questioning bounce off. You just hold it and allow it and let that be the reality, which is overriding all the old programming. Excellent. So we finished with the meditation talking and dropping in part. And I'm going to stop the recording and people can share or share their experiences or ask questions or whatever. And I'm Jan Jorgensen at Be the Light, meditations every Wednesday morning, soundandlighthealingarts.com. Thank you.